Beautiful night, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. Coming to you live once again from Las Vegas. I go by Melinda NailFanatic, and I'm back to deliver this latest timeless collective channel message from the Tarot in the Shadows series. So if you're here, it's by divine design. If it resonates, pick it up and run with it. Either way, make your choices and decisions responsibly today, because you'll always have the consequences and repercussions to pay. You have questions, I have answers. You can find those facts below the video in the description box and on the website. And let's begin with the ringing of the bell. All right. So I have a Spencer's tarot card deck from the store Spencer's. No, they didn't sponsor it, but some of y'all like to know where to get the cards. So let's see what's coming out in the energy for this time. It's been a little while since we did Tarot in the Shadows. So what is the energy? What do we have? We have the King of Wands, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius with Anubis energy here. All right, so make sure your heart is light as a feather. Somebody has Cancer as a North Node energy here. I see that in the card. So King of Wands is also somebody who shares their creations with the world. Somebody who goes out, I'm hearing, and makes a difference. Okay. So if we have the King of Wands, let me see. What do we want with this King of Wands? What do we want with this King of Wands? What we want with this King of Wands is the Star, the Tooth Fairy energy here. I see Aquarius on this card. Yes. Number 80 is of significance here. Touching infinite possibilities. Okay, infinite possibilities. As you sleep, you just want to receive. You want to receive what you deserve. Okay, for what you put out. You want to be a star, because you're a shining star. No matter who you are, shining bright, you'll see what you can truly be. It's like you want to be seen. You want to be recognized. You want to be an overnight phenomenon. You want to be healed. You want to heal the world. You want to come in and heal the world. I heard you want to connect with the world as you're sleeping and bring that healing energy. You want people to believe. Do you believe in magic in a young girl's heart? So there's an energy here of you want people to believe. You want people to have faith. And so this is giving me the energy of Moses, at the Red Sea, parting the Red Sea. This is giving me the energy of magic and miracles and money are real and are happening for me and you too. Don't you want to know what? Okay, don't you want to know? Okay, so blessings are what you want. You want the universe to show you the response it has to the actions that you're taking. I'm seeing that here as well. Let me see. What are you doing at this time? And strength, honey. You are mustering up courage to do what has not been done before. And I'm looking at this lion as it's looking at the sun. Okay, so what are you doing? You're realizing truths. It has a number 20 there. I see the North Node on this. So somebody has Leo as a North Node energy. And I see transformation. You're creating change. The Strength card comes up when you could do some dirt. You could do some dirty. You could be dirty. You could go out here and be violent. You could do some ugly shit. But you don't want to. So you're not going to. And it's like, that's good because, all the dirty shit was going to do was dirty up your energy. Okay. So what are you doing? You're maintaining self-control. You're not being controlled by external. You're not giving your power away. You're in your power. You're keeping your power. This is what you're doing. You're keeping your power. Okay. How are you feeling in this? How you're feeling is the Five of Cups, the Mermaid. Okay. In this image, we have this mermaid sitting on the rock, and she's got the waves just crashing all around her. So you interesting. So how are you feeling? You feel like there's a lot of feelings going on. Like there's a lot of feelings, and I just see you like you're keeping yourself grounded, even though there's a lot of emotions happening. You could be like, I just need to get in the water. I need to get in a body of natural water. Somebody's having that strong energy. I just need to go ground myself in the shower. Or somebody here like getting in touch with water is extremely grounding and cleansing for you. I see a spiritual bath. Somebody's like strongly like, I need to get some milk for a spiritual bath. I'm like anise star. I'm seeing some cinnamon. I'm seeing some clove. Yeah, I'm seeing that you're just going to, you're having a feeling like it's time for a spiritual bath. This 5 of cups though, it's like there's a lot of emotions going on, and I feel that this is inside of you. This is why you're not succumbing to these emotions. It's like, these emotions are coming in a wave. They're something that you feel, not something that you are. You're aware of that. Okay, let me see, what are you talking about in this? What's your talk about what you're talking about? The Queen of Swords, Amazon. You're talking about Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Okay. You're talking about, you are talking about honoring your boundaries and your limits. And you're like, I have something. It's like, I have a lot of feelings going on inside of me, but they're not going to ruin my day. They're not going to ruin my life. And they're not going to decide where I'm going. You're like, feelings are meant to be felt and then released. You're like, they're not going to decide or dictate the outcome of my life. They don't decide or dictate who or what I am or my value. There's the energy here of like, the feelings, yeah, I feel them, but they don't get to control me. I am more powerful than the feelings that are showing up. Okay. And it's like, I know what I know. I know that I'm doing the right thing. I know that I've seen beyond the BS. I know that I've seen the truth. I know that I see more in this than most people can see. And I understand what my feelings are telling me. If I got all these messed up feelings inside, if I feel a storm inside, I know it's telling me that somewhere there's this idea I had that's not necessarily in alignment with my truth, with my soul truth. So I'm going to process the feelings instead of letting the feelings dictate what I do. Okay, so what do you know? What you know is the 7 of Wands, the mummy. 7 of Wands, you have and it's interesting, it's got 4 candles. And then as soon as I saw the candles, the 4 candles there, I heard 16 candles make a lovely light. Okay, so for somebody, that song is going to have some significance. For somebody, this is about a situation that is surrounding your 16th birthday. For somebody, this is a situation around a 4-year-old. For somebody, this is a situation about starting your new path. And this is like, it's like for years, there's something that's been preserved. You've been preserving something. The mummy is a preserved corpse, right? There's something here about having preserved this corpse for so long. And that's, I feel like, what's creating this cross current energy in your emotional body. So it's on your north node to deal with the situation. And I'm hearing set fire to the flame. I feel like there's a song that those are lyrics to, but I'm not getting the tune. The 7 of Wands is telling me, you persevered. You need to continue to persevere. But there's something here about having laid something to rest. It was very significant. This thing could be the catalyst. It's like you remember the reason why you're doing what you're doing. Something happened. Were you 4 years old? Were you 16-year-old? Were you 5-year-old? Okay. It started a huge fire in your soul to create change in who you are, how you be, what you see at this time. Let me see what God is trying to tell you about this situation. And this is around a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Okay. What God is trying to tell you about this situation. Again, you're on your north node, which is on your true path. The 6 of Wands and the golem. A golem is from Jewish lore. And it's like a creature that they create of earth, like mud and stuff. and then they give it life, and it's like a warrior that follows somebody else's control. Six of Wands is a card of victory. So there's something here about you overcoming this giant energy in your life that was being dominated by another. It was sort of a dummy, sort of a puppet. A puppet, a marionette. I heard a marionette. Interesting. The bottom of the deck is the Knight of Wands, which is Hanuman, which is that monkey god, the Asian monkey god. Okay. All right. So there's been this situation that you have been, this situation is an inspiration. It was a catalyst. This situation involving a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, you just want it all healed. You've been doing great. It's like you've been working on this for a long time to make this happen. There's some sadness here. I want to know more about what that sadness is, but there is some sadness here. It's like, is the sadness just all around you? Again, I just see you keeping your head up, even though there's a lot of emotional things that are happening. And it's like, as you make these changes into your energy and what you're doing, as you're holding into your core power and you're overcoming these challenges and obstacles, stay the path, because you're on a winning path. But yes, these emotions come up because, thank you. Those emotions sometimes are, what I'm hearing is that those emotions are resulting from the changing of your genetics and the synaptic patterning of the brain, okay, that happens as a result of different choices. So you've been making different choices. Anywhere where you used to get into a fight, anywhere where you used to get into anger and rage, you limit that. It's like you don't just bring that to the table no more. You actually put that in your toolbox until it's needed. And in this situation, you know it's not needed. You know that these are just feelings that are passing, and you know that these feelings that are passing has something to do with this change that you've been making. You just want to heal this energy. Somebody around, God is trying to let you know that somebody's been it's like you've been confronting this giant beast. This giant beast that's been controlled by an entity, but it's not real. It's not alive. It has no life of its own. And there's something here about you taking power away from it. So I'm going to read now. I want to know more in this situation regarding from the other side of the table. Okay. So from the other side of the table, show me this King of Wands from the other side of the table. The Death card. So this King of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, could be somebody who's already dead. This could be a death-dealing energy. I'm seeing a death-dealing energy. This is what you have transmuted in your life. You have changed this energy in your life. For somebody, this is mommy issues. For somebody, this is a person that had severe mommy issues because mom is tattooed on the forehead of the mask. For somebody here, this is the end of your being controlled by your mother. With the death of the mother brings huge changes. Okay. Somebody was under the control of their mother. They've taken their power back. You have huge creative abilities. You go out in the world and you make change. You just want to heal the world. You want to heal your world. Okay. From the other side of the table perspective, the Ace of Wands, they see you as being in your power. They know that you're in your power, and they would love to cut you off of your power. Somebody here would love to cut you off of your power, but they don't have the power to do that. Because you're the one with the power. Yeah, because you have the Strength card there. Show me more from the other side of the table perspective. The Ten of Wands. Yeah, so this is even like, as far as somebody who's still alive, this could be a Scorpio or a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius who wants to start fresh with you, but they know that you're not having it. They want a new beginning with you. They know you're not having it. They want to give you their stick. They know you're not having it. They're hurt and you're disappointed. I see they're hurt and you're disappointed. It's like you've been processing pain related to somebody else. It's almost like you've preserved somebody else's pain as your own for a long time, but it's time to overcome that. Show me this Queen of Swords from the other side of the table, please. Queen of Swords from the other side of the table is giving me Four of Swords and the Magician. Okay, I'm going to put the Magician back because it kind of flipped in my hand. Secondly, but the Four of Swords was here, and then we have this Eight of Pentacles here. Yeah, this is like from the other side of the table. As you assert your boundaries in this and maintain them and see through the BS, this is giving you rest. This is giving you peace. You can rest easy now. Okay, the Seven of Wands from the other side of the table perspective. What do we have? And it's the Chariot. Yeah, you've left somebody behind. Yeah, you left somebody behind. You kept moving. Like you're on a mission. You are on a mission. You've left this old energy behind. The energy that tried to take your power away from you. The energy that you brought to an end because you let them be accountable for what they did. There's this realization here, like, you don't have to pay for other people's mistakes. I didn't break it. I don't have to fix it. I don't have to pay for it if I didn't break it. You break, you buy it. I heard you break, you buy. Somebody broke it. They need to buy it, not you. I heard you don't have to buy this. You don't have to buy responsibility for this. You didn't break it. You didn't cause this. It actually is not yours. Interesting. All right. Let's get another card here. What else can you show me? Show me the Six of Wands from the other side of the table. I heard you're winning. You're winning all day. You're overcoming challenges. You're overcoming these entities and these energies. They're all driven by the same force, which is anti-love energy. Ha! Wow. Yeah. The devil. From the other side of the table perspective, like the devil, you trigger them because the Wheel of Fortune is below that. You close out the karmic cycle and you are the good luck. The Six of Pentacles, they want to share in that, okay? But the Knight of Swords, but you cut them off, okay? For somebody, there's a Capricorn on the other side. Yeah. And the bottom of the deck is the King of Pentacles. Yeah, that's what it's about. Your stability, your wealth, your integrity, your truth, your loyalty, your fealty. And it's like somebody tried to tempt you out of it, but you're overcoming the devil. You're from death to the devil, baby. Death to the devil. You overcoming it all. You are now immortal, divine being. Love it. Okay. Yeah, you're now an immortal divine being. And they tried to keep you wrapped up in pain. That was their trap. Their trap was pain. Making you feel responsible for how other people are feeling was part of the trap. Making you feel responsible for the actions that other people have taken, part of the trap. Yeah, it was all a trap to keep you ensnared. I heard it was all a trap to keep you ensnared. But you confronted this energy. You truly dared to face yourself and put yourself in focus out of love, with complete respect. I heard no disrespect, but that's none of my business. No disrespect, but that's none of my business. No disrespect, but that's not my problem. No disrespect, but I didn't break it. I don't have to pay for that. I don't have to fix it either. Okay. So there's like, with all due respect, like I have my own shit I broke that I need to fix. With all due respect, I have my own shit I need to pay for. With all due respect, I have my own responsibilities. With all due respect, like that's not mine. I have my own. That's yours. So there's this assigning of what belongs to who. And it's all with all due respect. It's all with all due respect. The three strikes in your out card just showed itself to me. So if that comes out again, that's totally significant. But for somebody, this was like three strikes in your out. You could have gave somebody 3 opportunities before you decided to let go. I heard only give as many chances as you will ever ask for. If you won't ask for any chances, you don't have to give any chances. If you ask for a lot of chances, you might want to give a lot of chances because you get what you give. All right, so show me the King of Wands again now from the, what the frequency deck. Okay, show me the King of Wands, please. When you die, it's like, when you die, you'll be okay with what you did. Did I tell you it was a fucking trap? The karmic trap came out. It was a karmic trap. You brought an end to this karmic trap. They tried to keep you ensnared, trapped through pain, through somebody else's pain, through third-party bull. I heard through a whole lot of gossip about what was going on in everybody else's life. They're trying to assign accountability to you for what they... No, it's not your fault. It ain't my fault. Get out the way. It ain't my fault. Okay. Show me the star here. What do we have? Lies and mentiras. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, it was a karmic trap. You had to heal from the lies you were telling yourself, from the lies that you were accepting. It was always a lie that it was your fault, that you were the one that had to fix it for somebody else. No, baby, what's yours, you have to fix. Like, I always, spirit, they be using the bathroom to show me some things. They're like, when you go take a dump, can you take a dump for somebody else? No. Okay, just like you can't take a dump for nobody else, you can't clean the shit out of nobody else's life. The only person who you can take a dump for is yourself. The only person whose life you can clean the shit up in is your own. Oh, okay. Message received. All right, show me the strength card, please, and thank you. Expert. Honey, you done. Oh, man. Expert. Okay, so it took some practice. Practice makes perfect. You become an expert at what? At deciding what to get involved in and what not to get involved in, where to remove yourself and where the karmic traps. It's like I just see somebody ducking and dodging karmic traps. And then I'm seeing it like in a movie where they're running through a minefield. Oh my gosh. Okay. The Three of Swords with the Five of Cups. Show me that Five of Cups, please. Yeah, sorrows and regrets. Oh man, they're trying to. That's perfect, because I told you the part of the karmic trap was to keep your heart upset. Like it's like it could just be that simple. Like you could see a lot of energies around you with different people, family members, co-workers, friends, or whatever, where everybody seemed to be bringing all this fucking sadness your way, and you're like, oh my god, I can't do shit about this. You know what? I think I'm just gonna. I think I'm just gonna disappear for a while. Because in that mermaid card, didn't I told you, it's like there's all these waves crashing all around. And I feel like that's the sorrow and sadness happening in everybody else's life. But here you are, you're like, oh, I'm just going to sit here on this rock and let all the waves pass. Eventually this will calm down. I'm going to keep my head up. So it's like you keeping your head up. This is what you're doing. Yes, there's a lot of reasons to be sad. You're not choosing to look at it. And it was part of a trap, is to keep you sad in heartbreak, in disappointment, and sadness. Nah, you became an expert at navigating that mess. Yeah, show me more. Why is the Five of Cups here? Why the Five of Cups? Because open your eyes. Exactly. Wow. So in this, the only thing left is for you to open your eyes, because you already found your stability, you already found your grounding. So it's almost like somebody, you know what they're giving me? You know how like when little kids are afraid, they close their eyes and they hide from the storm outside. It's like the storm is over. You can open your eyes now. Okay, that's what I just heard. So let me see this Queen of Swords. The Amazon energy here, your huge feminine energy, a warrior feminine energy. Okay, what do we have? Other people's problems. Isn't this what I've been saying? Like other folks keep trying to get you caught up in the drama. This could be like removing yourself from situations with people who are prone to drama, to fighting, to negativity, to BS popping off in their life. It's like break time. You get a break from the stress, and I love that the Four of Swords is on a skateboard. Wow, that just reminds me. I had a friend years ago. I haven't seen this friend in years. I don't know whatever happened to this person, but all I know is that they skateboarded a lot, and this person was carrying all this baggage that they had received from their mother. And I said there was mom energy here, right? So this person was carrying all this baggage that they received from their mother. This person was Black. This person was male. And this person was born in poverty, extreme poverty consciousness. So this person's mother had programmed them that, because they were a Black man who was born poor, they were going to have to work twice or three times as hard as everybody else to get anywhere. I'm like, boy, that's a lot of weight you carried. You don't have to carry that. Like, that's a lot. And I'm like, imagine yourself. So at the time, I'm like, trying to do me, doing what I do, receiving and channeling messages through for people. And so what did I do? I saw a visualization for him, like, because he was into meditation and spirituality. Like, visualize yourself carrying all these ideas that your mother gave you, each one in a backpack on your back while you're skateboarding down in life. Like, see yourself skateboarding, because he loved to skateboard, right? And I'm like, and as you go, acknowledge and put down each of those backpacks and notice the momentum build in your life. I don't know if you ever did it, but it was great visualization technique. And that's kind of the way I'm seeing it here. So if you like to skateboard, like that could totally be a great visualization technique for you. But what is the baggage that is being dropped that's giving you rest, that you are inserting boundaries and maintaining boundaries and limitations about? It's other people's problems. Like, these are not my fucking problems. We channeled a whole bunch of stuff over here about how I didn't break it, I don't have to fix it. Yeah, you break your life. You don't have to buy it. You didn't break it. Somebody else broke that. They need to buy it. You don't have to buy it. Don't buy the BS, okay? And so you're having boundaries and limitations about other people's problems. Like, literally, you can't fix it for them. You cannot take a dump for them. I can't take the baggage off of your back and drop it off, no matter how much I'd love to. Only you can do that. And likewise, only they can do it. So show me the Seven of Wands here and what you know. Seven of Wands, it's like, you have preserved, you preserved this for a long time in your life. And with the Chariot, it's like, it's time to overcome it. I am respected on both sides because of the way you moved. It's like they can't do nothing but respect it. And I'm hearing your ancestral line on both sides completely respects what you're doing, because they know that this is what has, in so many cases, I'm hearing got them caught up, was because they got caught up in other people's problems. And they just said, if we would have known while we were alive what we saw when we died, is like they wouldn't have got so involved in other people's problems. They would have focused more on what they had power to do in their own life. Okay, Six of Wands with the golem there, and being shown that from the other side of the table there was a devil there. Like, you become a provoker. You trigger them because you take care of you. And how dare you have a better life than me? How dare you feel free? How dare you have rest when I'm over here working 3 times as hard as everybody else because I was born with the wrong color skin, the wrong gender. I heard the wrong gender. Oh boy, get out of here. Let me see, what is this? Original. God is trying to show you what you're doing. You are the first in your line to do it the way you're doing it. You're an original. Do it your way. You don't have to follow the outlines, the programs, or the filters that your family has followed. You don't have to do things the way everybody else did it. And yeah, that's why you're going to trigger them, because you are different. Bottom of the deck, obsessed. Have you become obsessed with creating stability, being a person of integrity, and facing the challenges that life has gave you, getting the fuck out of this karmic trap? Fuck this karmic trap. I'm out of here. Deuces in, I'm out type of vibes coming through as far as this goes. Let's see what else comes out. Oh my goodness. I'm loving this energy here. I'm going to use the OG words of clarity to receive a little bit more for us on this, because I feel like this is a very significant message for you. I feel like this is a huge confirmation and an encouragement. I see some of you that have already overcome this, and I see some of you that are still in the thick of it, and I see some of you that are barely in the beginning. In other words, you're all at a different place in the timeline. Okay, but you are all somewhere involved. If you're listening to this right now, you're all somewhere involved in this energy. Are you the one who's perpetuating the pain in somebody else's? I doubt it. But somebody who's listening to this is actually the person that keeps bringing the other people's problems. There is somebody who is listening. There's not a lot of them, but there's somebody who's listening to this message who is the one that is creating the karmic trap. Why? Because they always got their nose in somebody else's fucking business instead of their own. And they about to get left behind, because the main energy of the tribe here, of the collective that is in this, is presenting as unfuckwithable. Yeah, because they done learned the lessons. They done studied the situation. They studied the trap, and now they know the way out. And the trap has no more power here. The trap has no more power here. Other people's problems has no more power here. Yeah, the angel number 555 came out in reverse, saying you've already done this. Your life is going through some major changes with new freedoms and living your inner truth, because you saw the lies. Because you saw the lies that were there. Yeah, this could have totally dealt with people who were lying to you. You wanted to know what lies you were accepting. Okay, you wanted to know what lies you were keeping as your truth. You wanted to know who was lying around you. And now you're protecting your energy with protection coming out expertly by allowing people to be accountable for their own shit. Take care and responsibility for yourself. It's not my responsibility. I didn't break it. I don't have to buy it. 5 of Cups. Okay. 3 of Swords, and open your eyes. What else can you show me in the feeling place? And it says requirement. It's like you have to rise above the it's like the self-sabotage of making other people's emotions your own. Like their emotions are created within themselves. Yours are created within yourself. You don't have to own everybody else's emotional position as your responsibility. With the Queen of Swords, we have deceased. So somebody here, I did tell you somebody was dead. Could be a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. It's dead. Other people's problems are dead in your life. In other words, you know what? I would love to have this conversation with you, but I gotta go. You know what? I don't have time to talk about this right now. You know what? I actually am in the middle of something and I just seen somebody hit red on the phone instead of answer, because you know, when they call, all they do is talk to you about other people's problems. And I just feel like it's dead. It's dead. Your boundaries and limits. So did you just completely block somebody off because all they talk to you about is other people's problems? Is it because it's like, can you talk to me about me and you? Do you always have to talk to me about somebody else? I just see like this whole energy of other people's problems having such a huge place in your life is over, is dead. It's not happening no more. And I just see like anybody that was bringing it to you, oh, you're taking a break from them big time. Like I said, I saw somebody push the red instead of the green when somebody was calling. It's like you're leaving somebody unread. You're like, you don't even want to deal with other people's problems right now. Okay. So in what you know, we have the Seven of Wands, and it's like naive. You are no longer naive. You are no longer gullible. Interesting. Okay. We have the payoff, spirituality, excitement, and reciprocation. That were also came out, but the main one is naive in reverse. You are no longer gullible. You're no longer naive. You now understand what happens in your life when you spend so much of your focus, the percentage of your conscious focus, focused on other people's problems. All that means is now you're generating the energy of problems in your own life. And so understanding that your point of focus is very powerful in creation of what you're going to attract. You're no longer naive. And guess what? They can't do nothing but respect you on both sides of the table. Your ancestors totally respect you. Okay. And you still have the respect of these people. They could be very reluctant. They could be very reluctant to accept your decisions. Okay. They could be very reluctant. Somebody here, you didn't even block them. They literally just stopped contacting you because all they ever have is other people's problems. You could be wondering, why the fuck haven't I heard from this person? I was supposed to hear from them. What's going on? Well, you know, this person, when you stop and think about it, all they ever did was bring problems. They had nothing to do with you, not even nothing to do with them, just a bunch of fucking people's gossip and problems. And your soul was like, yeah, we're not going to do this no more. Bottom of the deck is convinced. Okay, convinced. So it's like spirit has had to take some time to get you to see this, okay? But it was a con. It was a con. It was not your problem. It was not yours to fix. You didn't break it. You don't have to buy it. This is what I have for you for this energy in tarots and the shadows. Let me get you a closing message from the miracles now. I've been using it for the zodiac sign readings, so it's sitting here out. Let's get a closing message for those who are still here. If you're still here, if you're a finisher on all the videos, I don't always say it, but today they're guiding me to say it. Go ahead and put it, I'm a finisher, in the comments, because you watch the whole video. And YouTube algorithm loves it when you watch the whole video. So I thank you because it helps with the growth on the channel. Thank you for doing all the YouTube buttons and all that stuff that it lets you do, getting the live notifications. The miracle now for you is there is always a solution of the highest good. It's in your highest good and their highest good. You could be the only one that stops them from repeating problematic energy in their life by not getting involved in other people's problems. If they knew what it was doing in their life, they would stop too, but they don't get it. You do, so you have the accountability to self to take care of that. So until next time, I'm sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby. That's all, folks. And I'm out.